What's going on, everybody? This is Marco Leano coming to you for video number 28 of the JDOC series. And as you can tell, I'm not in the normal background as I am in my house. I'm actually over in sunny Del Mar, and it's currently like 83 degrees here. I wore black shirt, jeans, and white shoes. It wasn't the smartest thing. I mean, even in San Diego, when it's fall time, it's still pretty warm. Today's video, I wanted to do it a little bit differently. One, I just wanted to come out to the beach to reflect and to get into my creative mode, because there's something special about the ocean that I just find so fascinating. I mean, just look how vast that ocean is and how beautiful it is. And it's ever so moving. You know, it's always moving. There's always waves and there's always motion in the ocean. And there's something that when I look at the ocean, I find it so intriguing that even if on the surface layer you see nothing, you know, you don't see anything on the top. Maybe there's a boat or two, or you know, whatever's dolphin jumping up and down, but on the surface it all seems the same. There's really nothing differentiating the ocean, one ocean from the other ocean. But when you really think about what's underneath the ocean, and that's when things get a little crazy. You start to expand your mind onto what's really out there. When I look at the ocean, and especially at night when you can't see any lights out there, you get into a point where you're thinking, man, there's a whole vast ocean out there where there's tons of life, you know, under what we can see. And there's so much depth to it, so much we haven't even discovered of the ocean. Now, when you really think about that, it's so mind-boggling that something like that could be possible. From looking at it on the surface layer, it seems like nothing, but in reality, on the deeper level, there's life that's teeming. There's things that are happening under the ocean that you don't really even realize. And a lot of the times, that's what our lives can be like, where on the surface, things may seem good or things may seem bad, but sometimes you can't really tell what's going on inside. You know, a lot of us will put fronts up of that everything's going good when in reality it's not, or everything may seem like it's going bad in our life, but in reality it's getting better. But on the surface you can't really tell. You know, under the ocean, if I were to look out there right now, there could be a shark that's, you know, hunting a seal right now. I couldn't even tell. Or there could be baby turtles that are being born and swimming along and starting the journey of life. You can't tell any of that on the surface. But when you really look down and deep and you start to process what happens beneath the visible layer, now it gets interesting. Now, when divers go underwater, they start to see all the life that's teeming, and I still want to go scuba diving and snorkeling to see everything that happens under the ocean. So what I wanted to really share with you today here is things may not seem what they look like. Some people may be doing better than they think, and you don't know what's going on internally. Some people may be breaking down inside, but everything seems like it's good inside until you look on the inside, until you look with depth. When you go underneath the visible layer, you will start to see what's really happening. Now, if you want to change your life, you're not going to just change it on the surface level by changing your appearance. You know, I got new glasses, I got my hair cut, and while that's all good and I want to look, you know, clean and sharp, if I was just changing that aspect of me and new clothes and everything like that, that would be such a superficial level. If nothing's changing inside, then there doesn't really matter if you're changing the outside. No real change is going to happen. You might look different, but are you going to be different? And that's the real question. For most people, they're not. They're not going to look deep, because in the ocean, the deep is the scary part. That's when you don't know what's going to come out, you know, in the murky waters, because you haven't been down there before. You can't clearly see with your eyes. Same goes on with your body, your mind, your spirit, your soul. You can't really see it with your normal senses. In a way, you have to feel it. In a way, you have to think of your mind like an ocean, and you got to dive deep to any issues or challenges or problems and find the root cause of it and accept it. If you really want to make a change in your life, accept that it's your fault. Not because it is, and I'm not saying, you know, that it's okay maybe if something did happen to you, I'm not saying to accept responsibility that's your fault, but accept the parts that you can accept. For example, how you feel about it. Because if you attach yourself to the emotions of the past experiences and you're suffering from it, you will never advance. You will never move forward in your life because you're so stuck on the feeling. But if you accept what happened, it is, and it happened, it is in the past, and you decide to move forward, then progress can be made. And when progress is made and you feel like you're getting better each and every day, you're gonna start to feel a little bit happier each and every day. And it's not gonna be the result that gets you the happiness, it's gonna be the progression of a realized goal that you're moving towards. Like me right now making this video. I'm now stepping outside of my comfort zone and I'm growing by making a video in public. You know, I've never done this before, but it's really taking the time to push yourself past what you thought you were possible. And I was talking earlier about this, that struggle precedes strength. Before you can get strong, you have to first put stress, and you have to struggle through a challenge or a situation. Like when you go to the gym, your body, you're putting stress and struggle on your muscles for it to grow. Same thing for your mind. Right now, you know, I could think about, oh, what are people thinking about me? Am I sounding like a crazy maniac that's making a video in the middle of the ocean, or not in the even if I mess up like that, I could be thinking so many things about what others may be thinking about me in this moment here and now. But if I really establish my identities, I'm bringing value anywhere I go. And if somebody were to watch this video, or even if somebody comes up to me and asks me, what are you making this video for? And I tell them the purpose and where I'm going with this, maybe they'll subscribe, or maybe they'll look into my videos and I'll inspire them in some way, shape, or form. But if I'm too scared to go out and actually make a video, none of that happens. You know, at first, in the very beginning, the 20 seconds before you actually do something, that's when the most anxiety and, you know, you start to get sweaty palms and you start to think of all the bad things that could happen. But when you really do it and you realize that nobody really cares, it's a freeing feeling, because you will unlock a new level of yourself and go deeper and deeper and deeper. Because if you want to find all the answers to your life, you got to look inside. You got to go deep into who you are at your essence, in your core. If you want to find out what your passion is in life, if you want to know what your mission for life is, it's not going to be on the outside. It's not going to be from people telling you what you should do, or what you could do, or what you might be, or what potential you have. It's what you look inside and you realize the greatness that you have inside of you and the impact that you can have on other people. You will never find that if you never dare to step outside of your comfort zone and look inside. Go dive deep into your core essence. It's gonna be scary at first. You're not gonna know what you're looking for. You're not gonna know why you feel certain things. But when you start to dive deeper and deeper and you get used to it, like when scuba divers and snorkelers, when they go down in the ocean, they start to get used to it. Same thing when you go inside. So dive deep into your life, dive deep into who you are in your essence, and find out what is it that makes you happy, and what progress can you make in your journey that's going to get you feeling excited and thrilled, and you can do it on a daily basis and build the habits that are going to give you the life that you want. So that ends the video for today, guys. I really thank you, each and every one of you, for watching my videos. I appreciate you all. If you like this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and go ahead and subscribe so you can follow me on my journey of uploading 365 videos, a video a day, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I upload it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. This is Marco Liano signing off from the JDOC video for today, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.